pregame show.
And welcome to the NBA Conference Finals on 2K. Kenny Smith. Game 1 is upon us, and this looks like it will be a fantastic series. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Celtics in Boston. Taking a look at the Celtics, they managed to close out the second round in 6 games and now are bracing themselves for another tough battle here in the Conference Finals. Here we go. Conference Finals. 4 teams left. Shaq, what can a lower seed do to try and pull an upset?
You can't take any plays off. What you may lack in talent, you have to make up for.
Agreed.
In hustle.
Agreed. Execution is critical as well. You can't give away anything, Ernie. Like, this is a part of the time. When you're in the conference finals, that everything is a big shot. And the end of quarters and the end of games are important.
All right. Now with the tip coming up shortly, time to send it to Kevin Harlan. Been waiting all day for this. Take it away, Kev.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Celtics were able to move on after a 6-game battle in round 2. They now have a new adversary in the conference finals as they tip off tonight against the Philadelphia 76ers. The Eastern Conference Finals coming up next.
The Boston fans are ready at a fever pitch inside the arena with these 2 teams 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. You look at the Celtics. They were able to prevent going to 7 in the last game. We'll see how they establish themselves tonight.
And well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially. Lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
Look at the 76ers starting group. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Booker out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Jackson at the 3 spot. Now here's Jackson. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Here's Simmons. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Brown. Good on the baseline, Jay. Brown's got the first points up on the board for the Celtics.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Now here's Booker. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Williamson. Unable to get that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Booker. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. The kick out to Irving. There's the pass to Little. Now the feed to Ayton. Lays it up off the glass.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Booker against Brown. Stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And the rejection by Embiid. Outside, Simmons. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. A nice shot by Booker.
Kev, how about the lightning quick release? It makes Booker really hard to contest and catch and shoot.
Irving passes to Williamson. Celtics passing it around. Embiid with the steal. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Embiid. To the paint. Here's Rose. Some solid defense from Brown.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
I'll tell you, this guy still plays
first chance at the line here. Good, now leading by one.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Now, here is Irving. Passes it to Williamson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Rose kicks to Simmons. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Now here's Simmons. Defense is right there. To the right side. Little passes to front. And finished off by Brown.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside. Easily slams it home.
Now here's Booker from 15 feet away. Count that one.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Greg, the defense better start to disrupt his rhythm, or it's going to be an awful.
Here's Little, blanketed by the beam, fights to the rim for the layup.
Physical basketball there, in the best sense. A hard screen allows him to shake the defender and get to the bucket for the layup.
Rose kicks to Embiid. Here's Simmons. Can't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Little passes to Ayton. Rose against Irving. To Williamson. Takes a three. Brown. Good. Brown's got 7 points.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Brett Brown.
Talked about how important this first game is to them because it helps set the tone for the whole series. He said, win or lose, the key for us tonight is that we play tough, we play smart, and we let them know they're in for a heck of a fight the rest of the way. Sounds like some strong words, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Boston has possession after Josh Jackson hitting the three. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Ben Simmons is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Good shot.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the 76ers. Derek Favors checked in for Rose, and Robert Covington subbed in for Josh Jackson. That one is no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's the teardrop. And Booker with the layup. He's got 6. And it's Irving with the ball for the Boston Celtics. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
I think sometimes that's all it takes, right? We'll see if it helps them moving forward in this one.
Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics. Holiday comes in for the Machine. Down low, it's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, superb awareness, Greg, right? Not allowing them to get comfortable running their offense, being super aggressive.
Now, here's Brown. 7 points in the game. Cloak loose. Here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
We talk about force. Al Horford looks at the defense and says, how about this?
The 76ers trail by 4. Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Covington kicks to Favors. Here's Embiid. Got a hand on it.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Outside Irving. Six to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Horford. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Horford's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for.
And Booker kicks to Simmons. The pass to Covington. Booker against Irving. Booker finds Favors, and it's sent back by Irving.
Boy, Kyrie Irving becoming a better and better defender over time. Nice block right there.
He gets that one.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done. Listen, Kev, this guy, one of the more reliable scorers in the league, night in and night out.
Kicks it to Ayton. Favors against Horford. Brown outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Covington. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. Celtics leading by 7. Irving looking over the floor. The kick out to Holiday. Clock at 4. Pass to Horford. Shoots over Covington. Horford no luck.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Here's Booker. Holiday with the block. He kicks to Brown. Pass to Horford. Beyond the arc. And Embiid pulls it down.
Boy, he's so used to having a hand in his face that I think it caught him off guard to be that wide open.
Here's Covington. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Covington's got his first bucket of the night.
Man, can you always depend on him for what? To lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Some changes for Philadelphia. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Embiid. Jackson comes in for Devin Booker, and it's Rose in for Simmons. Horford the pass to Holiday. And there's the pass to Little. Inside. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Rose surveying the D. Chalk up 2 there. Rose has got 5 now.
When you come off the screen that hard and that fast, so difficult to stay with Derrick Rose.
And Holiday kicks to Horford. Whitney against Jackson. Over to the left wing. Here's Williamson. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Favors. To the inside, Jackson. And Boston with the rebound. To the middle, and stolen by Favors. Holiday against Rose. .136 left in the first. To the paint, looking for Favors. He gets it there. The shot misses, and it's Boston the other way. Holiday, the pass to Whitney. Celtics passing it around. Back to Holiday. And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Philadelphia on D. Trailing by 5. Whitney against Jackson. Lock at 6. Puts one up from 19. That one wide left.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
.50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And pushing it up, here's Boston.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that was an unleashed chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Here's Rose, following the bucket by the Celtics. Just 5 on the clock. Poked away. Whitney with it. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Williamson. Right side Holiday. Wide open look. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for it. And the Celtics lead by 9. And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action after this word. One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this to say about his competition.
2011, I came into a league where the point guard position was still being revolutionized, and now guys are solidifying that spot every single year. There are young guys coming in, but now we have established point guards that are franchise-changing point guards. And for me, having that competitive drive every single game, I know I'm going against an elite point guard every single game. So I think that now coming into the league is a lot different than it was before.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Protecting that rim early on, that's been a big factor for them tonight.
I'll tell you, rejection after rejection. The other team having a tough time scoring.
Holiday out there with Brown. And there's the bulldozer. Then there's Horford and Whitney. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's Williamson. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 5. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 9 points.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Outside Rose. To the inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Williamson. And the lead now. Double digits on that bucket. And now it's a 10-point Boston lead.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Rose with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Covington kicks to Rose. Just 4 to shoot. Over Holiday. Horford with the rebound. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
I'll tell you, he's been dry from three-point range in the second quarter after hitting one in the first.
Now here's Covington. Back to Jackson. Free throw line jump shot. Count the basket. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, if you can be efficient, you want to work that mid-range jumper into your game. Josh Jackson does it there.
Williamson, the pass to Brown. Here's Williamson. 5 points in the game. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's Covington. Defense right on him. Shot clock at 5. And shot on the way. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Williamson. Brown wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. Brown's got 12.
Now, I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
The 76ers trail by 11. Rose kicks to Dedmon. Rose against Holiday. It's Covington on the wing. And Favors has it in the corner. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Jackson misses.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
Now, here's Brown. Passes to Williamson. Whitney with it. That shot off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Holiday against Rose. Outside Jackson. Back to Rose. Shoots over Whitney. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Puts one up from 19. Out to Favors. Jackson from long range. Rebound Boston. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. To Holiday. Over Rose. And that one goes long. The 76ers trail by 11. Kicks it to Covington. The pass to Favors. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Favors got his first 2 points of the night. Now a timeout called by Boston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Devin Booker comes in for Jackson. And it's Ben Simmons in for Derrick Rose. Now here is Holiday. Back to Irving. Pulls up. Boston. No good that time either.
Boy, with that much space around him, maybe he's better off attacking the basket than settling for the jumper.
Knocks it loose. Great D that time from Favors.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Just an amazing feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
So it's the Celtics now. 76ers getting the bucket. Takes the 13-footer. Irving misses. The 76ers trail by 7. And here's Covington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. DeAndre Ayton is second.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Covington.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Holiday finds Horford. Here's Little. Drains it from beyond the arc. The Machine's got 7 points.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Right side Simmons. He dishes it to Embiid. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Celtics leading by 6. Outside Irving. Down low. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Covington's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Favors. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Now here is Holiday. Outside Irving. Shot on the wing. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Ayton, the pass to Little. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
That's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
And Simmons kicks to Booker. Pass to Embiid. Over Ayton. But he stays with it. Back to Booker. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. The bulldozer comes in for Al Horford. And it's Brown in for Drew Holiday. Then for the 76ers, Dwayne Dedman comes in for Derek Favors. And Josh Jackson subbed in for Robert Covington. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Embiid in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Williamson. He's got 5. For the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And so Booker will bring it up for Philadelphia. Passes it to Simmons. And no good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Little passes to Brown. That one doesn't drop. The 76ers trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Booker in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Irving against Simmons. Irving kicks to Brown. Here's Williamson.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Simmons. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Celtics leading by 6. And on the way from Irving for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. It's deflected. Brown feeling it out a bit. He kicks it to Irving. Feeds it to Ayton. Pass to Brown. The 3. And Simmons with the rebound.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
And Embiid with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. And so it's Boston with it. 7-point differential. Boston shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
One shot.
And that one misses.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
The 13th pick of the 2015 NBA draft, Booker has already shown all-star potential.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Simmons against Irving. Lets it go from deep. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's the lob to Jackson.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
It's Brown on the wing. Kicks to Ayton. Back to Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Now, how exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward. He loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
And Brown drops them both. 32 seconds left to play here in the half. Simmons passes to Dedmon. Stolen away. Moving against Simmons. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half. Moving against Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. That shot is off. And the first half is now in the books. Celtics lead by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
You have to make them work at both ends. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, and we're excited to be here for the Eastern Conference Finals. Taking a look at the Celtics, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, and the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times it kept the defense scrambling like eggs with the cheese and apple juice.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Philadelphia?
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
I don't think you could ask for anything more from this guy. He has been fantastic to start this one.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. They trail by 7. Kicking off the second half, here's Brett Brown's foul. Jackson is out there with Favors. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And really with Simmons, the guy just has everything, including the soft mid-range jump shot.
Williamson, the pass to Ayton. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The 76ers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
What's up?
On the free throw, no good.
And the athleticism that Simmons has is downright unreal. Just a remarkable talent who has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
Ayton with it. Embiid's there. Brown the pass to Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Hammock. The 76ers trail by 5. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The 11-footer. And Boston with the rebound. The Bulldozers got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The feed to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 6th assist on the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And that one's good. Williamson.
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
The 76ers trail by 6. Simmons dishes to Booker. Back to Simmons. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Simmons got 10 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Derek Favors.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Celtics have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The 76ers trail by 5. Outside Jackson. Booker in the corner. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Puts it up from 15. No good from Simmons.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
That's head scratch. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Outside Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Fourth, Ben Simmons.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his team in the postseason. What a passing display.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Now, Derek Favors undoubtedly has turned himself into a dependable power forward, someone capable of averaging a double-double in the NBA.
Second free throw, no good. Celtics leading by 4. Now Irving. 5 points in the game. Williamson, the pass to Irving. From the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got 8 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
The pass to Williamson. And the three off target. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Fades. Again, Philadelphia.
Dominating this quarter. He's been absolutely fantastic shooting the ball, and they still trail.
Irving passes to Williamson. Pass to Little. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. The 76ers trail by 5. Outside, Simmons. Jackson in the corner. Here's Embiid. The rebound by the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Williamson. Great D that time from Favors.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
Here's Jackson. It's tipped. Outside Irving. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here's Williamson. He's got 16. Count that one. And that's 13 points for the machine.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
And Philadelphia calls time here. The Bulldozer with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he has got to be the only thing they're discussing in this huddle because the approach they've used on him has been a disaster. Changes need to be made. I don't know if it's a double team, switching matchups, but something's got to be done. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Whitney's checked in, and it's Holiday in for the machine. Albert Covington's checked in for the 76ers. Rose comes in for Derek Favors. Well, the struggles from the field continue for this guy. The way it's going, he shouldn't be more than a secondary option for them at this point. Simmons finds Rose. Irving against Simmons. Booker with no one around. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist in the game. Celtics leading by 4. Outside Irving. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Banked in off the glass. Ayton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he's just bullying his way around the paint. Ayton with those broad shoulders and that great strength.
Rose against Brown. Passes to Covington. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Booker. Over Holiday. Here's Embiid. And Boston with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, tough for them to bounce back when he's shooting like this. He's been off all period.
The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Simmons. Over Irving. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Simmons got 12 points now in the quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Holiday with it. Now guarded by Booker. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Back to Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Good try by Booker.
Well, guys, what a terrific feel for the young Booker. Knows exactly how to take what the defense gives him.
Boston leading by 4. Outside Irving. With some arc, and the rejection by Embiid.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And stolen by Irving. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Holiday. Off the left rim and out. The 76ers trail by 4. Covington wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range.
Well, that's the shot they want. He always has the green light when he's that open. Boy, one miss isn't going to change that.
And it's good for 2.
No defense right there for that shot from Irving. Released so quick, especially off the pass.
Here is Rose. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. For 3. Booker. You can't get that one. Boston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Brown. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Brown's got 16 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
From 15 feet away, that's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Joel Embiid.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now, here is Irving. 10 points for him. To the middle, Brown the pass to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Over Booker. That shot off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. For 3, Covington trains the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Well, he works to find the open space behind the arc, and it pays off with the 3. Nice.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Ayton. The bulldozer comes in for Jaylen Brown. And the machine subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Philadelphia, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Joel Embiid. Favors comes in for Ben Simmons. And Josh Jackson subbed in for Booker.
Oh, my, I didn't know he had the crossover in his bag of tricks. Now, I've seen it all.
Jackson kicks to Rose. Inside, Favors. Oh, that's blocked. Jackson against Whitney. And the pass to Little. Covington with the steal. Outside Jackson. Pass to Covington. Back to Jackson. Rose against Howard. And it's Williamson with the rebound. The Bulldozers got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Holiday gets the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Whitney against Covington. Back to Rose. The 76ers with another miss. Celtics leading by 7. 1:11 left here in the third quarter. Williamson, the pass to Holiday. Here's the machine, defended by Covington. Inside, here's Horford. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Horford's got 9.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Favors finds Rose. And another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 7.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half. Getting away from the three-point shot.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Covington after the basket by Boston. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. He kicks it to Rose. From deep. Holiday with the defensive effort.
You know, they're trying to battle back, but he's missing shots this period.
Passes it to Little. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
To the middle. Here's Covington. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, you have got to love the dime, the pass on time and on target.
And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this.
You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. Hold up. You know I come around and rock it.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got the bulldozer. Holiday out there with the machine. Then there's Horford and Whitney. That's the Boston 5. He's off on that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. That's to Jackson. And it's Williamson with the rebound. The Bulldozers got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty at the line.
Just can't seem to get right from the free throw line here in the second half.
Celtics leading by 7. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. They get Derek Favors. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Rose. outside Favors. Covington kicks to Dedmon. Back to Covington. To Favors. Wants to get it to Rose and does. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot clock at 6. And here's Covington from the arc. They get the rebound. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
He might be young, but Mr. Jackson is a problem from a matchup standpoint. Really good powering through there.
One shot.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the strike. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Rose against Holiday. Rose in the post. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Holiday. Covington with the steal. That's tipped. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Unloads from 13. Rebound Boston.
Oh, just everything right about that crossover. Just didn't have anything left there for the finish.
Two shots, gentlemen.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Rose with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. They get it again. And here's Covington from the arc. That one, no good. Celtics leading by 10. And there's the second time to finish it off.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, you can't let this kind of run continue. Really need to go back to the basics.
No, exactly. I think it's impossible to let this momentum continue. Let's see what they can come up with in the timeout.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Now here's Favors. Kicks it to Covington. Clock at 6. Shoots over Whitney. No good off the back of the rim.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Williamson. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender.
One shot.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Got a piece of it.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Now, here's Covington. Outside Jackson. Pass to Favors. To Jackson. Clock is at 3. Covington inside the line, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, tough for them to bounce back when he's shooting like this. He's been off all period.
A nice shot by Whitney.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end. Not offering any challenge at all at the cup. You can see the connection Josh Jackson has with his guys. So precise, finishing that alley-oop. Nice.
Passed a little. Whitney with it. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 13.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Jackson. He kicks it to Dedmon. And here's Covington from the arc. Drops in the tray.
Well, you know, a lack of effort defensively, and he gets a very good look from deep.
Here's Williamson. He's covered by Favors. Williamson, the pass to Little. Rose against Holiday. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now, here's Covington. Tight defense on him. Rose finds Favors. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Just fine to shoot. Down low. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And you love that Favors bounces off defenders effortlessly. Fantastic at finishing despite the defense being right in his grill.
Whitney against Jackson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Ayton, he's checked in for Horford. And Irving subbed in for Drew Holiday. And then for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Booker comes in for Josh Jackson. And it's Ben Simmons in for Derrick Rose. The 76ers trail by 11. Simmons inside. He's covered by Irving. Shots good by Simmons. Simmons got 14 points now in the second half.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way up. points for the Bulldozer.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to an unreal level this quarter.
Pass to Embiid. It's tipped. Covington with the steal. Irving against Simmons. Fades and shoots. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Williamson, and it's Boston with another.
This guy's trying to close this game out in style. He's not going to stop attacking until he's sure this win is in the books.
And Simmons kicks to Covington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
Free throw drops for Covington. Both good from the line that time. Boston leading by 11. Outside Irving. Buries it from 3-point range.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
Now here's Booker. Good on the bucket. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
He's been heating it up since the break, getting some excellent looks right now.
Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Simmons passes to Booker, and it's sent back by Horford.
How about the timing by Al Horford? Twice on the pipes, sends it back.
Holiday looking for an opening. Over in the corner, Brown. Off target with his 3.
That's as good a look as he's going to get beyond the arc, but there are no sure things from that range, even for him.
Here's Simmons. They get it back. Can't hit that one.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
And stolen by Ayton. The kick out to Holiday. Brown against Covington. Brown right side. Shoots over Covington. Brown. Good. Brown's got the lead up to 14 now for Boston. Timeout called the 76ers.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, the Bulldozer.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. And so Booker will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Over Brown.
Go the other way.
Boston leading by 14. Irving with the bounce pass. The kick out to Brown. The pass to Irving. Back to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On its way from Irving for 2. Nice D from Rose. The 76ers trail by 14. Oh, the lob for Simmons.
And the variety that Simmons offers is huge. It's pretty much pick your poison with him.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the inside. And then Brown with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Booker. Shoots over Brown. No good from Booker.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Irving passes to Williamson. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Embiid wide open. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Shot from 12. Irving, good. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Celtics.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Bulldozers.
Well, guys, this guy has been a handful all night long. His scoring really propelled them, and no matter what the matchup was or what the scheme they tried to use, they could not keep this guy in check.
And here is Simmons following Jaylen Brown's 3. Lets it go from 14. Again, Philadelphia.
And not a lot you can do to prevent Simmons from creating space. It's what he does best in pick and roll play.
Outside Irving. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And here's Rose. Shoots the 3. Misses there. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
Kevin, momentum so critical. And they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.